Hey everyone, the motivational professor here. Well, we got the drop on oil that we have been talking about. If you watched yesterday's video, you'll see a quick screenshot coming up. We talked about this area of strong resistance coming up, and man, what a drop, what a drop, what a drop. It was awesome. So I am currently on travel, but I'm going to give you value as we always do. So the question is oil going to stall out? Are we going to continue down? Or are we going to start to go back up again? So I'm going to give you zones on this video because I want you to be prepared for what might be next inside of this market. So as always, thank you so much for being here. Do me a favor, like this video for me, and let's go ahead and jump right into the analysis. Okay, so this is our view from our 4-hour chart. Now, what I want to do is I want to kind of bring us back to our daily chart. Okay, so this is our daily chart right here. You can kind of see that we did this teacup move, which is common. And then usually when we have the teacup, we must provide a handle for that teacup. So we are beginning to see that now. So what draws my attention on the daily time frame is, number one, I want to go ahead and do a Fibonacci from where price kind of took off at this low point and we came up to this high of this wick. So what's interesting here is that we almost got close, or very close, to the 50 percentile. Okay, I still believe, and again, this is first of all what I believe, but we're going to trade what we see, that we still have some further down to go. I can see liquidity in this area here. So I see oil, possibly going there first, which we're talking about the lower 77s to 78s, right? I think if we get enough sellers in the market, we're going to see price push down there on the bigger time frame, okay? That's number one. So for now, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and take off this Fibonacci level. And again, I think the key here that you should focus on is that you want to make sure that you are trading what you see. We all have a feeling, we all see the news, and we think it's going to go one way or another. But I want you to trade what you see. That's why I'm going to give you zones coming up. So those zones will be good for tomorrow and Friday. And again, we are midweek right now. So let's jump back into the analysis and let's take a look at these zones that we are talking about. So if we kind of go over to our left, which is what I like to do, and go over to our line chart, right? I'm just looking for areas that we can see kind of that same support and resistance. And I'm going to go ahead and mark this up with just a kind of a horizontal line. I don't see much here. Right there would be our next major zone. And then I'm going to go ahead and mark this one up here. I can see multiple touches as well. So I'm going to kind of mark up 2 to the bottom since we have our top zone right now. And I'm going to go ahead and go back to our candle chart. So we've got a couple of zones. They may look close, but as you can see here on the right, okay, they're pretty spread apart. And again, our goal that we should be looking at for crude oil, you've heard me talking about it. You want to do 20 to 30 cents or ticks at a time, okay? And then again, after that, however you want to play it, that's up to you, whether you want to hold it, move your profit level into profit, or what have you. So you can see here that we did see a little bit of resistance off of this 78.82, right? Now, as we drop further down, we're going to have to look at other zones in between as well. So something that kind of catches my eye is this right here. These wicks right here acting almost as equal lows have not yet been taken out. So just keep that in mind, because if we do break below 78.94, we are going to drop a little bit lower as we talked. Because if we go over to our left, we can see that if we break, I'm going to go ahead and kind of put, one of these little things here, that every time we kind of, break below, right, we end up coming down to this next level right here. So we're kind of in the same boat right here, okay? Now, usually what happens with trading is when we see a big candlestick like this, right? Usually what happens is this: we get the impulsive move, we get a pullback, and then we get a continuation. Okay, so we have to look out for this over here when it comes to crude oil. So what I'm going to do, again, for those of you that are visual learners, okay, and if you do hear some background noise, sorry about that. There's people in the pool and stuff and the beach. You can see that that's an area right there. And again, we're going to keep playing this area right here as well. Right? And then again, we're back to this top area as well. I don't think we're going to break 8,300, anytime soon right now, just based on today's actions. So this is where we're at. If we drop down to the 1 hour, okay, this is where we are currently at. The market is about to close. So we kind of have to wait to see what's going to happen just based on this price action. A couple things that stand out for me is this wick did take out the liquidity of this candle. And I think we're going to go a little bit higher first here. So we might see price kind of come back up to this area before and then dropping back down again. So we have to see. We do have a big impulsive candle here on the 1 hour. So again, we are going to have to wait to see if price is going to come back down to retest and then maybe go back up at this point. So what should you be doing? Well, you should be looking here and saying, okay, if this price comes back down to this area, you may want to take a long position, let's say from here, let's say back up here with a very tight stop loss. Because if it breaks this level here, then we're going to continue down, right? If it breaks this level here, we're going to continue down. So that is one possible option, for you. Now, keep in mind that that's one option. If you feel it in your heart that you want to be a seller, then you're going to wait for the break of that zone to continue going down. If you want to try and scalp the market, this is an area that I would look at to get in for a short buy. Again, 20 to 30 cents or ticks if you're trading in futures, because again, that's where you can be profitable all day. How you grow small accounts is by small profits every day. Stop looking around you. Forget the noise. Forget looking at 10,000 YouTube videos of people making thousands of dollars. If you have $100 or $200, your goal is to make $5-10 a day, and that's massive growth for that small account, and then scale from there. And I'll be doing some more videos on that psychology coming up in the weeks ahead. So let's kind of get back into this right here. And so this is kind of where we are at. Okay, so you could possibly look for a buy position here if you're going to look to scalp the market, right? This would be a buy area. Price for me would have to come back in here. Now, if price closes, and here's the key, closes down here somewhere, okay, then you can kind of do the opposite. You can see if price comes back up here and then trades back down to here, okay? And if that was the scenario, then we would just invert this to a short position, kind of something like this. If this stays as the high, going there, and then going something like this, okay? This scenario is only if we get this candle to come down here, okay? If not, we are still going to be looking at that short-term buy position for 20 to 30 cents at a time so we can scalp the market. Okay, the folks that are working with me in my YouTube members group, again, we are just looking to teach them how to scalp the market and grow their accounts. Okay, congratulations to Yesenia today, who made $70. Yesterday, I think $60. She is growing a small account every day. But at the end of the month, that's going to be several hundreds of dollars that she has because of the power of trading. So congratulations to you. So again, that is kind of where we are at in the market. And again, to kind of do this, you really want to use, in my opinion, the 5-minute time frame for your entry, okay? So all we would do here is kind of bring our charts back over here, and then we're kind of looking for price action to happen at the 5-minute mark. So as we zoom in, okay, we can begin to see this is kind of where price is at now. The market is about to close here shortly in about 25 minutes. And then we may have a small gap when the market opens. These are the scenarios that you should be looking at on the higher time frame. And again, once we break here, if for whatever reason we break this zone, then we're going to continue lower. But I think we're going to be trading kind of between this 82.60 and this 76.82 for now. So again, if you have positions that are down here somewhere, and you're not over leveraged, you can feel free to hold those to see if you can possibly reduce the loss amount. Or again, if we do shoot up, you can always hedge it by taking a buy opportunity here as well. So that's kind of what we're looking at for the market today. Is Wednesday, going into Thursday, going into Friday. I will do my best while I'm traveling value every day, hopefully. Also look out for my YouTube shorts. I will put quick analysis on YouTube shorts as well. I like to make longer videos to kind of teach you things at the same time, but the YouTube shorts will strictly be for something that I'm looking at the moment to help you scalp the market. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you have not yet joined, our YouTube Diamond members area, check that out. I'm going to link that link below in the description. It's $4.99 a month. It's a cup of coffee. I want to make it affordable for anyone who says, hey, Armando, I want to learn this and I don't want to go 1,000 miles an hour. I want to go slowly. I want to grow my small account. Then this is for you, right? No egos, no fluff, no hype. I'm not going to show you expensive cars or houses. I'm going to show you how to come in here and do this so you can kind of be like me and say, hey, 7 years from now, you're still making trading money because you did it right. You can still travel the world because you did it right. Not grow an account and then blow your account because you get greedy. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.